On this week's episode, we are talking about how to make bowling fun. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It kind of helped them advance. I mean, do you think this was a conspiracy?
Gotta go with Jacob Butter. Gotta go lefty.
No, we're talking about the players. That's tournament champion into the podcast.
There he is, right there.
Oh, he doesn't even know how to watch. Go to youtube.com and search Down Lane Podcast.
What's up, bowlers? Welcome to Down Lane Podcast. We are streaming live from the lab at Town & Country Lanes. I'm your host, Kyle Haines, and with me is the assistant to the host, Anthony Scaccia.
I like to go by the name of Scaccia now.
Scaccia.
Kind of sounds a little more tough.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. Email us at downlanepod@gmail.com. We are on the Facebook, the Instagram, the
Instagrams. Tweetbox, aka Xer.
X, the Xer. Oh, different now, huh?
Gotta keep up with the times, Kyle.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, I already did the intro stuff. This week we are going to be discussing Anthony's idea, how to make bowling fun.
It wasn't like that's what I said, Kyle. I said how to make league bowling a little more not appealing, but something just a little extra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How to keep the fun times rolling,
if you will. Jesus, you are very punny. Get it?
Loser.
All right. Well, what's on your mind? Because I'm thinking like, well, okay. Well,
wait,
actually, first, hang on. You're right. I realized I was getting a little ahead of myself, a little over my skis.
I've seen you water ski. You're right.
How was your week this week?
It's been unbelievable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Monday was unbelievable. I was torquing it up.
Interesting. But not really.
I don't know what I shot, but I bowled pretty all right.
You felt good?
Felt better than Sunday.
Feeling good is good, but it's always like, why am I not striking? I'm not sure if you were or weren't. I'm just wondering.
First game's kind of like pregame jitters now. Come out of the pro shop, not a lot of practice. Pregame jitters, you know?
Pregame jitters in league.
Pregame jitters.
All right.
Then we get up. Actually, I think I shot 216, which is better than what I normally get. Then I shot like a 230. Then I shot 266 because I didn't grab my spare ball for a spare. And then because that's too hard to do. And the last game, I think I shot 240.
That's good. How'd your team do?
We actually won. So we have 180 points going into this week because it's the NFL league.
Yeah.
We just scored 48 more this week.
Whoa.
So about half the total in 7 weeks in 1 week. Absolutely bombs away. Uncle Dan leading the charge with the Urathinin and screwing the lanes up for the other guys. Not purposefully.
What is he throwing?
Black Hammer 78.
Really?
Yeah. And he's like, the lanes are just too oil. My ball's not hooking. I'm like, no, Uncle. It's like, no, Uncle Dan, you need to go to the raw hammer. But I just let him do his thing, and he came into his own, and the right side lane got a little tricky, and I'm bowling with Saucy Boy.
I know he's old and old school, but
he has a raw hammer.
That's kind of, well, yeah, like super weak, super
long pin over the middle of the finger,
but like no motion on the raw hammer, really.
Not a lot.
And then a black hammer urethane, which I guess would be familiar to him, right?
Exactly. So that's kind of what he goes. It's a nice jump. And then when he usually when they carry down so much and his ball stops hooking, then he goes to raw hammer and hits him pretty good.
Wow.
Had a good week for the boys. I think we went 16-0. We lost the first game, and then we went 16-0 win, 16-0 win, 16-0 win.
Whoa.
Cuzzy was nailing them too.
Did you say you had an absolutely horrific? Sorry, Tommy. Horrific week the week before.
Yeah, it was pretty bozo.
Brutal.
Yeah, well, it's Cuzzy. You never know what you're going to get with Cuzzy.
He might not have sold enough tires that day.
Well, I think he's off on Monday. I don't remember. I think he's off on Monday, and then he had a new ball last week. That's what it was. Now he knows how to switch between the level and the new blue hammer.
What new ball did he get?
Level.
That's his new. Freaking lefties, dude.
That's what Cuzzy does.
He has new blue, no motion. Then
That ball is so dead. It's unbelievable how he gets it to hook.
He does torque on it pretty good, though. I know he's two-handed, but like for having no real experience in the game other than one league night a week and then going to nationals every year.
Loves it.
He absolutely torques the ball up.
He throws it really good for a two-hander, too.
Yeah.
He has a nice game. It's not like that ugly throw it. He actually has like a good game posted at the line.
Mhm.
He's got a nice game. Then he went to the level. The level's a little more pizzazz.
Right.
We call it bing bong on the team. You need a little more bing bong. So we were having a good time. I think he switched out and then bombed him with the blue ball. The blue ball just doesn't do as much. The level's very similar, except he can move right with it and it continues where the blue one doesn't make it. He's got an Ion Pro when he's really got to hook it. That's like, whoa. And then he's got the purple
That's what he
score
uses
maker.
at nationals.
Purple hammer.
Well, right, of course. Yeah.
But he can't anymore. But he literally brings a purple hammer to nationals every year, and that's about the only time he uses
It's
it.
going to be pretty funny to, like, when it comes up to June and he's packing his bowling bags up and he's like, I got my purple, and probably brings it to Reno and then realizes that
I
it's
told
no
him he
good.
can't bring it
Oh,
already,
you
so he's
told him.
safe. Yeah, I was like, you can't use it.
Ah.
He's like, but that's the only ball I use there. And I was like, yeah, well, we'll get you a level. And I've heard of some other 78D balls coming out, so hopefully they do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Interesting.
I heard
Some more
Storm's got
urethane
one
talk.
coming out. I don't know if that's true, but heard they've got one, and I'm sure that Hammer will probably come out with something eventually because now the rules are kind of solidified for at least another 3 weeks.
Yeah, but isn't the black and the red, isn't the black hammer and the red,
They're good to go.
they're still good?
But I think they're going to come out with something a little different than the red now that the rules are a little more stable.
Interesting. You can actually put your money behind the equipment now and not be quasi testing or whatever you want to call it, but like be sure that the rules are going to be this way. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Who the heck knows?
Can't tell you, Cal.
Yeah.
But we had a great week on Monday. We had a great time, and we're looking forward to playing bowling tonight. We're going to use the RST Hyperdrive Pearl. That ball hooks a lot. And I brought the Gremlin just for kicks and giggles.
How different are those two?
Actually, a little bit more different than you'd expect, Kyle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I actually saw Roto Schlem on the face base today. And second time he talked about the balls because they have the Rockstar amp, they have the Gremlin and the Hyperdrive Pearl, and there are 3 pearls they just came out with.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of solid stuff since the Gremlin. And basically, 2 new covers. The Gremlin is UR1 or VR1, and the RST is the UR1. Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head because they are newer covers.
Yeah, you are one for hyper.
Yeah, so both those covers are no nano at all. Nano makes the ball hook a little bit earlier. There's no nano in these technologies. But then you're going to say, Anthony, what's the difference? Well, the chemical difference that he said, the chemical difference is the Gremlin hooks earlier. The chemical friction is stronger. Then the VR one on the Gremlin is stronger than the RST. The RST UR1 is cleaner and more responsive. Ultra responsive 1, I think it's called.
Oh.
And VR1's like
Very responsive?
versatile response 1, maybe, something like that.
Okay.
They're the first versions of it. So the Gremlin will always be a little bit earlier and rounder, while the Hyperdrive will be a little more down lane. Plus the cores kind of complement each other. The Gremlin is that lower intermediate core, the Rondor. I think it is called Rondor Mad or something like that. You can see it right there. It's got a lower intermediate differential, so it's a little more rounded of an asymmetrical ball, while the Hyperdrive's
Max D. Rondor Max D.
Max D. It's a little more rounded of a reaction from the core
Compared to the Hyperdrive.
The Hyperdrive
Because they
is
both have the same exact picture on there.
all the
on the
so does
card.
the Rockstar amp,
Oh, over there. Yeah, you're right.
and that's
it
a
does.
symmetrical. But
Must
the
be
Rockstar,
just a copy and
Yeah.
paste.
for like polish balls.
Yeah.
So the Gremlin's earlier, more rounded. Hyperdrive's cleaner, more responsive down lane, a little more angular. Then the Rockstar's earlier than both and more rounded because you got symmetrical, a little bit longer of a hook window. Plus it's got 50% nano base cover, they said, so it's going to pick up a little more in the front part of the lane. Be a little more earlier and smooth, so you can use it a little bit earlier in the block. But I will say
Smooth.
the Hyperdrive Pearl has been absolutely money at Town & Country on the house shop.
Really?
Yeah, Jake Bissonette drilled one. He had a good score last week. I drilled one for Steph. She had 740 this week.
Yeah, she shot 740. That was with her new ball?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
And then Bill Hurley drilled one. He had 701. And then I drilled one for Marty McClune this week. I used one and shot 940 this week. Seems to match up well because the lanes are a little more hooking, but the clean cover gets it down the lane. and the bigger block kind of does slow it down a little bit, so it's not too responsive. But the Gremlin and the Hyperdrive on the house shot are probably two of the better balls, I would say, that go down the lane right now.
False.
Tropical Surge.
Best ball on the market.
Hey, to each their own. Everybody, I watched somebody throw an Ion Max on second shift last week and shoot 740.
Easy.
Phil
That's
James.
nuts. Well, yeah, he does that every week.
I'm just saying, you're using Tropical, he's using that. It's good that you guys can do two different things. But for those three balls, actually, they're super hot right now. Gremlins have been selling well. Hyperdrives have been really selling well too. And I highly recommend both. I think both can complement two different style players too, where you can get yourself into something that's going to roll really well.
Yeah, the Tropical Surge, again, best ball on the market. It's funny because the last couple of weeks, it's just been scoring for me. And somebody has walked up and be like, what ball are you using? Like, well, listen, first of all, it's not the effing ball, okay? It's me.
No,
anyway,
it's the ball.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's a Tropical Surge. And they're like, isn't that the weakest thing on the market? And I'm like, pretty darn close. Yeah. Like, I don't know if you can get a drop down. Well, other than like a mix or a
twist and a mix.
Oh, twist. That's right.
There's a twist in there
that's
too
right.
by Ronzek.
The twist is very, that's like very entry level.
Even less.
Yeah.
Cuckoo Kachoo.
Is that a new ball coming out?
No. I don't know what they have coming out, but
yeah, the Tropical Surge has been absolutely mashing them on the league.
245
stuff.
league for you.
Not that
242?
high. 242 or something, yeah.
And you had 1040 last Thursday.
1015.
Wow, you're on your way.
Mm-hmm.
Found the magic juice. Bud Bowl ball, here we come.
That's right. That's what I said about the mix. It didn't work. But
yeah, the mix
I feel like the Tropical Surge could work. I might need to drill a new one for Bud Bowl, though, because this one will be pretty torched by then.
You have to drill a solid one by then.
Wheels are turning right now. Wheels are turning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been pretty lucky this last week, I think it was Thursday night.
A lot of conversation out there today. I
Big
love it.
loud talking. It's got to be John.
No, John.
Well, they're getting 50-50 tickets. That's why.
Oh.
So yeah, last week when I was bowling doubles on Thursday, Thursday, the whole first like game and a half, I felt horrible, absolutely horrible. Like my arm swing wasn't free. I was like hitting myself almost like with my downswing. My body was getting in the way. So, but I was still striking. That's the thing about whether it's the ball or the shot or where the ball allows me to play on the shot, the house shot. It just would still strike no matter what. And it was horrible. Like 5 board misses, hand misses. Like it was so bad. Then like for whatever reason, but probably because my arm swing wasn't free, I just realized I needed to like move my body to the left a little bit in the middle of my approach, and my arm swing freed right up, and I actually could hit my target and get the ball off my hand, which was, it's always a treat to be able to get the ball off my hand because it doesn't like to come off my thumb.
I've seen you get stuck before.
Everyone has seen me get stuck before. Yeah. Like literally stuck, not coming off my hand.
Did I play bowling against you this week?
I have no idea. I don't check the score sheets.
Neither do I. I figured you might.
No, never. I don't check them at all. But yeah, so that was nice. I felt something a little bit better than the first few weeks of bowling. So hopefully it continues tonight and into the Players Tour in a couple of weeks.
We also have Tournament Club this weekend, which is exciting.
Yeah, I am not participating because of Players Tour and children, family duties. But yeah, Players Tour. Tell us about it. Players Tour. Club. Tournament Club.
What did I say?
You said Tournament Club. I said Players Tour.
We're bowling Danielle McEwen 41 feet this week.
She's coming?
5-1. No.
Oh.
5-1. Decent pattern to start off with. We'll see how things go. We've got like 20 people signed up. So Matt K, you need an Origin EX from Matt Fazone. Will say it's one of my favorites, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that ball a lot. So if you're left-handed, I think you should drill it. And if you don't, you're not smart, Matt. So you should drill one.
Matt K's not smart.
Yep.
Because that's a pretty normal statement to say to
lefties.
lefty for
Yeah.
zone.
Lefty straightened me out last night. I'm gonna get he straightened me out on my swing last night.
It's kind of funny because he messaged you that, hey, I noticed this about your arm swing.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to use the word we because we were working on it last year.
My arm
at the end of the season or middle of the season or whatever. Don't you remember you were trying to throw it a little straighter?
Yeah, my arm swing was loopy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
but then I tried to get it straighter.
But I was editing the reviews, which, by the way, a couple more reviews up on the YouTube channel. You got the Rockstar Amped, just released yesterday. Not the ball, the video.
The YouTube video.
Yeah, and then Matt Callner.
Yeah, Matt K. Yeah, who else did you think it was going to be?
Heck he was talking about.
Thank God I know you, Matt. Jesus, mother of God.
And what was the other one that you guys just did?
Equinox Solid.
Oh yeah, Equinox Solid. Yes. So those two are up on the YouTube channel as we speak. So check those out.
Thanks for shout out.
Anyway, so you're working on your arm swing, which right. So Matt messaged that, and I was literally editing the videos of the reviews, and I'm watching your arm swing, and I'm like, wow, it is just going out that way and back in, and then it like not physically bounces off your leg, but when you get it down to the foul line,
next to my leg,
boom, you're shooting it off to the left. So I'm like, I didn't notice that, and then Matt sent the message moments later that.
Sometimes I wonder if it's an optical illusion because I've been walking right more.
Well, that's all part of it, right? Like, it's not necessarily that your arm swing physically is going left of your body.
But then I also thought
that your body could be going right.
That my shoulder is injured, so I wonder if I've lost flexibility.
What happened? What did you do?
I tore my labrum years ago.
Oh, you mean injured from decades ago?
Yeah, I wonder if my flexibility got a little bit worse. So now my body naturally kind of gets it this way because it's easier to get it in the spot than back here because it feels uncomfortable here.
Yeah, I got
But here it's more natural. So I wonder if it could have also affected that a little bit. If I did injure it and it's just natural body compensation, or if I just lost some flexibility because I'm not really stretching it or using it, and maybe the muscles are rebuilt and they're just not loose.
Right.
Because it does regenerate, but I don't know. Labrum is not muscle. So
I didn't take physiology.
Yeah, I mean, it could have ligaments and tendons take longer to regenerate because there's less blood flow to them, but they do get very minimal. So it's a possibility that it did repair, but it's just not there. Plus, I don't have a fully developed shoulder blade because who knows why. So that's another reason why I ripped my labrum.
So you never grew up?
Yeah, my shoulder's like half cartilage, half bone, so there's not as much space for swelling, so the impingement rate is higher, which means when it impinges it rips easier. Right. So I did rip it.
It totally makes sense
that I might have lost flexibility. I was just thinking maybe it's a possibility, but
I wasn't talking about your bones. I was talking about you not growing up. It's like it all makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, you're like a man child, as everybody calls you here.
They do call me man child, but for the reason of me throwing somebody out from
your bones also didn't
they didn't finish
grow up. Wow, it all makes sense.
Well, you know, I'm pretty awesome.
Anyway, so how is your arm swing doing?
I don't know.
You practiced last night.
No, I didn't.
You said Matt straightened you out last night.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about it. I had mental reps. George?
That does a lot of good for you.
Actually, I never pitched until I was 17 years old.
Which is pretty insane.
Yeah, I didn't like pitching.
I
didn't pitch till I was 17, maybe more like 16, 17, 18, yeah.
And then in college, that's all you did?
I was a two-way player till I was a senior.
In
college?
Oh, I thought you only pitched. Did you play first base?
Yeah, I was I was like almost All-American my first year at Hudson Valley, and I...
Almost All-American. So what was the rest of you?
I was second. That was like honorable mention.
That was a bad joke. Anyway.
I was honorable mention. Then the next year, I led the region in home runs.
That's pretty sick.
Yep. Got walked 32 times in 26 games.
That sucks.
Yeah.
At least your OBP is good.
My OBP was always good. Then I hit like a bag of potatoes at my next college. And then I became a pitcher. Then I tore my labrum. Then I still pitched through it. Then I just pitched anyways.
Well, all right. That's enough baseball talk. Okay, so bowling, great this week. That's awesome. Tell us about making league fun.
Kyle, stop saying it that way.
Why?
Because it's not making league fun. League is, listen, if you're not having fun in league, you're doing it wrong.
I find ways.
Exactly my point. You're too serious.
What? No. I'm not serious during league.
I've seen you throw chairs.
I do not throw chairs.
Kick, sorry.
I push them.
Okay.
And they happen to relocate.
I remember one time you did something and I mimicked you, and then you threw a ball from the top of the set tee area in practice
I
as
do
a joke.
remember that.
I don't remember what I did.
I don't know either.
It was something stupid. Anyways, Making League, we're gonna call it Making League interesting, as I think we used to do these back in the heyday before we had a great tournament base of people who like to play bowling.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did is there's a few different things you can do. The first thing we ever did, I don't know about you, Kyle, but we did the match play tournament in league.
I'm drawing a blank.
So what we did was I took $5 from each player. We got 64 people.
Each week or
No, once it was like once a month or something.
Month-long like series,
So like
if you will.
so what it is everybody got drawn out of a hat, and then it was 64 players, and it was $5. And then so what we did, we handicapped it 90% of 240, I believe. And what we did was we got the 64 players, and then whatever night you bowled, right? Because it was just league, same league pattern. So everybody goes out and they bowl, and then whoever has a higher series, 3-game series, first 3 games for some of them that bowl 4. Thanks, Lefty. So your first 3 games would count for the 4-game leagues, and your 3-game set for the rest of the leagues. Whoever had the higher score moved on. So we did go into some of that in league, competition. It actually got things fired up because everybody would come to the board. And I think that's something missing from league is sometimes league gets a little bit monotonous, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Same thing. Every week, yes.
It's a little monotonous. So this kind of throws a little bit of extra money in the kitty. It's a little bit more fun. It gives you something who am I going to play this week? So a lot of times what people would do is they would come in. Some people would practice too because they'd want to bowl a little bit better the next week. So they come in and they take a look at it. And that's kind of how we started off.
Whatever happened to that?
I stopped doing it. Kyle throws tabletop punching bags at walls. Oh, you remember that?
That was also just a joke.
You punched it.
I know, but it was a.
And then it stuck to the wall.
It was like a goofy punch.
Yeah.
And then
Sea Lance.
It wasn't even like it wasn't like an anger punch. It was just like I'm testing this thing out kind of thing.
And then it got stuck on the wall.
And it flipped off the table and stuck to the wall, 10 feet back.
So cool.
It was cool. And then it's so weird because I was just thinking about this today. I swear to God. Neither my brother-in-law nor my wife would go back and search for the video to share it. So no one knows it exists other than us and 10 other people.
I think we just didn't care enough, Kyle.
Yeah, you guys didn't care, but I think it was one of the best videos that could have been.
Why didn't you come in?
Could have been because I don't know how to use it.
We could ask my dad.
I'm not asking for permission to go on the cameras. You two could have done it, but no.
I don't even know how to do it.
Oh, don't want to do that one.
Ew.
Yeah,
Lefty's
Devin
not
said
wrong.
it was epic. It was epic.
Epic.
And they wouldn't even find it. They couldn't even find the footage.
I can go back.
No, you can't go back that far. It erases itself after
No,
so
there's a
much time,
cloud.
doesn't it?
We've got the cloud.
Is it overhead?
We have the cloud.
All right, well, then go back and find it. Wait, I don't even know what date it was.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you wouldn't do it if you want. Even if you would get paid for it, you wouldn't do it.
Were you going to pay me for it?
No, but
what if we
could
made
have
millions?
cared. Yeah, that could have got tens of views.
So we started off with the match play tournament in league. That was a good time because we had a lot of people. Very interesting. Actually, I don't even think it was my best one.
What's your best one?
Well, let's just say it was fun because it gave everybody like, oh, who's this guy? What nights he bowl?
Right. Yeah. So you're bowling people that you don't even know.
Yeah,
which is fun.
Yeah. So who's this guy? What's his average? I have to put the average on the sheet, and then we come in. We had the board out, and so that was a good one. I think Matt Trestick won that one.
Figures. I don't know why.
He had a low average. He had a low average that year actually, and then he bombed.
Oh, sandbagger.
A little bit, kind of like Wiggy Wong.
Yeah. Well, Wig is sneaky.
I'm just kidding. I just like to say it to Wig because their team name is still sandbagging on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
The best one that we have done was we do it with the kids now.
Mm-hmm.
We actually do it with the St. Madeline Sophie Bowling Club. We did it today, but we did it for 3 games instead of the whole week.
Yeah.
So that way nobody missed out. So we do what's called Survivor.
Yeah.
Holy, holy, holy night.
What is that?
That's the words of the song. Hey ho ho in the
No idea what you're talking about.
All right, play the theme song. You'll figure it out.
All right.
So,
Are you talking about the Survivor show?
yeah, you idiot.
God. I watched that when I was 8.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're stupid. So we have the Outwit, Outlast. I think I put Outlast, Outplay,
Outbowl or something.
or something like
I
that.
do remember that. Yeah.
And so what we did is we handicapped at 90% of 240, I believe, which I have a different way to do it now. I think it'd be a lot more fun. But
Pins over average or something.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
90% of 240. And I think we had like 100, dude. We had like 160 people.
Wow.
It was packed.
That's sick.
And so I think I didn't cut half the field. I think I went from like 160 to 120, 120 to 80, 80 to 40, and then 40 to 20. So I made it last right. But the thing is with this stuff is you really have to coordinate it correctly, because if you get into that Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's,
even in the beginning of the season, it's more like got to be winter time, dead of winter, because unless it throws a wrench in the snowstorms. But in the beginning of the season, some people are golfing, some people have family trips going on while the weather is still decent.
Yes.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So I always try to have it end before Thanksgiving or start it after New Year's.
Right.
And so what we did with that is we kind of cut it down. You can cut it down half. We didn't do half, like I said. And we ran that, and that was a lot of work. Because
really?
You get 100. Well, yeah, you get 160 people. You got to have it all in the spreadsheet.
Oh yeah.
Then you got to get then you got to make sure they're average. And the other thing is do you want to switch their average every week, or do you want to keep it the same every week from what it was originally at?
Well, I'll tell you what. With Tournament Bowl, the software that we use for the Players Tour, you can actually run weekly league.
Yeah.
Setups like you're saying, and then you just have to upload the scores and it runs it for you.
Yeah. I mean, back then we didn't have it.
Be nice if BLS offered all that.
They do offer an eliminator.
Just an eliminator.
But that's all for league software, like one league at a time.
Right.
So
you'd have to build a league.
I have to build a full league and type in the scores.
Right. You wouldn't build a
But then I could still do the eliminator. It would still be, I'd have to put all the scores in for each person, 3-game set.
Right. No matter what, you'd have to put the scores in, whether it's Tournament Bowl or BLS or whatever.
And then the other thing, too, is I wouldn't be able to alter their averages if it changes. I think I kept it the same. I don't remember exactly. I believe I kept it the same. You could switch it if you want.
In the beginning of the season, that would be a little questionable because you can have 10-point swings in average.
I think we did January.
But towards the middle to end of the season, it's a little more stable.
Yeah, I think
average.
January we ran it, and we didn't have any issues with that. Maybe I even changed them. I don't remember too much. But, a lot of guys would come up, and we'd have a freaking flip thing. They'd have to flip through to find their name.
Oh.
And then they find it. And then, obviously after they found it, they'd be, oh yeah, I made it this week, or oh, I'm cut, or, and then I'd have to announce every week, the cut is, 7:30. The approximate cut is 7:24. And then with your handicap, so everybody would come up and be like, oh my God, I gotta do blah, blah, blah. So, it was an interesting thing. I don't remember who won that one. I have Justin Hurley's name in my head for some reason. Maybe top 4 for him, but we had a bunch of people because everybody would do it because everybody had a chance. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So I thought, or not thought, but so it sounds like what you're saying is these little side action and whole house type setups versus like everybody or a lot of leagues do their own little in league type things, whether it's brackets or jackpots or cards, things of that nature. But you're saying more competitive across the whole house, the whole, not the whole season, but multiple weeks could be a little more engaging for bowlers.
It could be engaging when it gets to that middle of the year. You're about halfway, 3/4 of the way done, and you're looking for something a little bit extra. It keeps you up and going a little bit. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like a playoff race for Monday Night NFL or Tuesday night or whatever league you're in for your playoff races. It also keeps you, coming back like, I'm in.
Yeah.
I gotta make
it. Keeps your attention.
Yeah.
You're not just going up and tossing the ball down the lane.
Yeah. It's a little extra incentive. And what we noticed with the juniors was the juniors averages skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Those weeks. And actually the kids today finished earlier
Really? Yeah, they're paying attention.
Yeah, they're paying attention now.
Concentrating.
Anthony, what do I have to get to? I said,
Mhm.
well, you want to be over your average. So we had 3 winners today. So we did 3 tribes today and random tribes. And then, we had 3 winners, which was nice because, everybody had a little bit of a chance here. But yeah, so it keeps everybody a little bit more involved. I think it keeps the community a little bit closer because now it's like, oh, well, yeah, Johnny, I used to bowl with him 15 years ago, and then he moved to Wednesdays. Man, I gotta come in and see him tomorrow. Some people come in and watch some people, and see how people were doing.
Pressure on, give him a little nerves.
Yeah, but then the other thing is if you bowled first, even in the match play one, it's like because I would rate your score and Kyle Haines 742. I gotta beat 742, and they'd be kind of like, man, I'm really nervous to get up there and try to shoot 742. And
I do remember that a lot of guys. I actually remember being like 760 or whatever.
Yeah,
Like, how am I supposed to shoot 760?
Yeah, it gives a little more pressure. Plus, I mean, you're in your league, so you don't want more pressure, but it puts a little bit more incentive on. I think we paid like $300, $500 for that or something stupid.
Off of 10.
I think it was $10 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And I think we ran it twice for the match play. The Survivor I ran once. That's a haul. That's a haul.
Yeah.
That's a haul of paperwork. You got to have somebody who's pretty dedicated to do it. I think it's definitely worth doing because Survivor, I think you don't have to beat one person. I think it's a little bit better off because you have a chance to beat 60 people. You just have to kind of keep yourself in the area of average wise. You can have that bad game and make it, unless if you're bowling somebody 780 and, you got to shoot 720 scratch and you're on the edge of that with your average, you shoot 190, you're basically dead in the water.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
And like the other one that I am thinking of, but it's less about score, is the strike jackpot too, because that thing got up super high.
That was what I was gonna say next. The good old strike jackpot,
which anybody can do, but could also disincentivize people that are like, I got to strike a game, so I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah, I mean, it was for a lot of different. I mean, people want me to bring that back, which I always say January I'm going to, and then I just never get around to it because then I'm drilling balls from Christmas still.
Yeah,
maybe I'll try and do it again. But we started at $100, and I think. I think Boulevards gets pretty big down at my uncle's place, but it's also another incentive. I think it's like $1 a week or something, and it can get big. I think the biggest one we had was like $3,000.
That's insane.
$4,000. Yeah,
that's real money.
It was.
That's a mortgage payment, dude.
Yeah, it was a lot of cash.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who won. It was a gentleman on Friday nights. He won, but Friday night I think they had 2 winners.
Oh, they had to split.
No.
Oh! Both of the winners.
We ran it a few times.
2 of the
Friday
winners came from
Fridays. It seemed to be hot where they would actually win that. But a lot of guys like that because now it gives you another incentive to throw that strike.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's tough is that you got to keep track of the strikes. So if I go on and the problem becomes now Kyle, even though it makes it a lot more competitive, he was like, oh, Johnny, I'm in the 6th frame of the 2nd game. If I get this one, I'm going to the 3rd game for freaking $3,000.
Yeah.
But the other thing is when you print it out, because you have to verify the strikes and like you don't get the money right away, right? I got to come back. I want to check it all out. I want to see your score sheet. But the problem is that if you have a score correction in there, well, now it's like
big question in the air.
Well, now I have to get verification from the other team.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, that guy, he threw all those strikes. And I mean, I don't think people would cheat like that. But
if they're getting a little taste of the action,
I'm just saying. I mean,
it's possible. You never know.
A lot of beans, but it gives you something else to shoot for, which I think is really interesting. Because you're trying to throw a few more strikes. People are coming in, and people ask, are subs allowed to come in these things and come sub? I didn't let people come sub. I didn't let them.
Well, they can come sub, but they just couldn't enter in.
They couldn't enter in because it wasn't fair to everybody else.
Unless they're like a long-term sub or something.
Yeah, if you're a long-term sub for a few weeks, who said bowling is supposed to be fun, Bobby Haines? Apparently Kyle did, but I don't never see him have fun. But yeah, so the strike jackpot was another interesting.
Every week
was an interesting thing. But the thing with the strike jackpot is you've got to have a good balance.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to have it attainable, but you've got to have it unattainable.
Yeah,
because if you have like 5 strikes for the whole thing. It's doable is an understatement because you only got to throw 5, but I think you need to have about I think I settled on 10 to 12.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 a game.
You've got to get a full game worth of strikes. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Plus a strikeout.
You've got to strike. If you don't have a strikeout in your strike jackpot, I mean, where's the pressure?
Right. Especially, it's got to be the last three.
Oh, you've got to get the last three.
Yeah, and
that was in Sharpie on our board.
Yeah.
Was the last
Always
three.
the last three.
You know, and I'd have to update it every week. I really should bring the good old strike pop back.
Zachary Phillips chiming in from Aruba, probably in the hot tub right now.
No, man, he's having lunch or dinner. He's on the seaside. He's probably eating crab. Freaking that guy and all you can eat, he might eat him out of food, that guy. I mean, he's unbelievable. I seen him at Burger King, $40 worth of food. Unbelievable.
Yuck.
Well,
Food's got to be way better there, though.
100%. But yeah, so the strike jackpot was awesome. I mean, we should probably get that going. I should probably take a look at it. I don't have a board for it, unfortunately, but
yeah, but you got the TVs up there. You just post it right up there. Change it, boom, update it. You're welcome.
Bang, bang.
Bada bing, bada boom.
We can do that. Stephanie? We could definitely do that, though. But the other thing is collecting the money, keeping track of the money, because you're getting an influx every week. So, you got to really pay attention to it.
A lot of detail.
There's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Yeah, but we got up to like $3,000, I think. And the guy hit it. I remember the guy hit it like the first week of December.
Oh, Christmas time. Christmas bonus.
It was perfect.
Yeah. So that had to be wild in here. Were you working?
I wasn't here, no.
How were you not here on a Friday night?
Dude, this was like 2017. I wasn't here at night. I didn't do Friday nights until like 2018, maybe.
Wow. So you weren't even there to verify.
I had to come in the next day. My dad was here. The guy wanted his money right away. My dad wasn't here. So we came in and I checked it all out. The guy kind of was like, where's my money? Where's my money? And I was like, dude, like, you got to give me like 5 minutes. Like, I have your money. I'm not worried about the money. I just want
need to verify.
You got to verify. I got to get it out of the safe. My dad's got it in the safe. My dad's not here. What do you want me to do?
Right. It's like every time there's money involved, there's always that extra level of
annoying, anxious,
like
I want it now,
exactly,
kind of deal.
And I mean, to be
you
fair,
got a credit card, go spend it.
There's a reason why the USBC league insurance, not that this is covered, I'm just saying there's a reason why the league insurance exists. It's because people walked off with those dollars.
Yeah.
So I can understand the anxiety and the anxiousness of wondering where my money's at.
So I've got a new idea for the in-league. Okay, this is weird.
Talk to me.
Okay, can you not? This is making me feel funny. I feel uncomfortable. I do have a new idea for the in-league kind of shebang.
Okay.
Let me know what you think.
I think it's great.
Anything that comes from my brain is usually pretty good, actually, and bowling. Will not lie.
Talk to me. Go.
So we talked about, you got like the Survivor and the match play, and you've got Strike Jackpot, all individualized, which is kind of how it should be. But I was thinking, why not make things a little bit more interesting and run a team tournament in-house with your league members?
You mean all leagues? Like
so all your
like a draft?
No.
Okay.
But Kyle bowls Thursday night in second shift. Mm-hmm. You can assemble your best 3-man team that you want within handicap reason, whatever, or max the cap, whatever. Let's just say it's handicap.
I like caps. Caps are better.
Let's say cap at 650. Mm-hmm. Because not all leagues have a bunch of people that are super high. Mm-hmm. I think you would have to do handicap because you want to involve everybody. So let's just say handicap 90% of 225.
Yeah, but you can still involve everybody if there's a cap.
Yeah, but some leagues don't have guys at 210, 220.
So make it 600. Anyway, go ahead.
You can't do Thursday night at 600.
I want to hear the idea first.
Anyways, so
it has to all come from Thursday.
It would have to come from your league. You could always switch it up and do it, but this is the general thought is we're going to bowl in a team tournament in-house, and what we're going to do is we're going to get 3 guys from our Thursday night scratch league, and the handicap is X, and we're going to get you, Nick, and Zach Phillips down on 1 and 2, and our scores are going to combine for a in-house team tournament challenge.
But why only 3 bowlers from that one league, or can you do multiple teams from one league?
No, Zach could bowl with. There could be 20 teams from Thursday night.
Gotcha.
But you're going to use your league score. But you got to have. Let's just say you have to be in a Thursday night league on that shift. So like these guys right now, all of these people here could put together mix and match teams with anybody they want in any league, but from a Thursday night. So you could create Thursday night teams, Wednesday night teams. Are you
bowling against other
Yeah, you're bowling
nights?
against everybody.
Okay.
The whole enchilada. Enchilada. So you could have...
You could bowl on multiple teams?
Yeah, you could bowl on multiple teams. Yeah, you could bowl... Okay, we run it for a month. You can do Cap it at 40. I love that. Oh, cap the handicap at 40.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you take your Wednesday and you've got your group and you pick 3 guys, and in general, you could run a little team tournament in league, because now they don't need to go anywhere extra. It's going to give them a little extra incentive to begin with, right? They're coming to league night regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's my job, I guess.
Yeah, sounds like Anthony has some work to do to get this running soon.
Yes. So now I don't think you could have subs. You'd have to have, you'd have to have whatever. But if you bowled in the house, you could have your in-house team tournament right around X time. But then, you could do it in your league. I don't know if you would do extra squads on the weekend, like open. But I don't know if you could do that.
I'd say no.
But you could run it in league for a month long, and you could bowl on 2 teams a night for $20. So $40 gets you on 2 teams, and you're bowling with 2 other guys. And
who's assembling the team?
What do you mean?
Who's responsible for assembling the 3-man team? So it's be like I have to say, hey, Nick, Zach, you guys want to bowl tonight?
Exactly.
Well, we're bowling tonight. But
hey, you guys want to bowl on the team tonight? It's $20. We'll go up there and see if we can win. You know what I mean? And then you kind of go that way. And then you're like, hey, or then I'm like, oh, Monday night, Cuzzy and Uncle Dan, hey, we're a 3-man team anyways.
Might as well.
Why don't we just sign us up for another $20 and we'll go do that?
Mm-hmm.
And then your 4-man teams, you might get 2 teams because they might be like, hey, we all want to participate. Bang, three there. And then you got the extra straggler has to jump in. Some people are willing to pay another 20. And then all that money can go into, you might have to have a bookkeeper fee on that, because that'd be pretty extravagant. But you could have a really nice little team tournament within house without having to put extra time in, or
again, you can use Tournament Bowl or BLS to do that.
Yeah, I could do Tournament Bowl and keep it all there.
And then everybody has access to it too. They can all watch it online, or not watch it online, but you can see
the scores,
right? See the updated standings.
Yeah, you could do that as well. So it makes it different. But I think, liven it up a little bit is the best way to go, and I don't, leagues are great, you're bowling camaraderie, but if you can bring a little bit extra in, people like the little extra stuff. They like to see that the extra stuff's coming in. Like to see you're putting a little bit more attention to it. Not that we don't put a lot of attention into our bowling. That's why we have a bunch of leagues, and that's why we have a bunch of double shifts, I think. Mm-hmm. I just think that maybe, we do a little extra here and there, bingo, bango, strike jackpot, in-house tournament, make me more busy. Yeah. That's what I want. I think that we could really make a nice little shebang,
like when,
plus, and your incentive of getting better as a bowler.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Now it gives you a little bit more.
You're not just running up and like tossing the ball down, like I said.
Hey, I'm going to go practice Saturday because me, Johnny, and Joey are going to bowl the trio this week, and we're going to bowl twice, but I want to practice, and maybe we can get a good score here, and maybe we can beat it again. Mm-hmm. You can kind of adjust it a little bit. Hey, why don't we go practice Saturday so before Tuesday, because we've got the Tuesday match against the best team, and but we got the in-house tournament that we really want to bowl good for. We want to be the in-house champions.
Yeah.
That could change. I mean, realistically, you could do any league, like the LBCs does that. You can do anybody can bowl at a different time. So you could do that. Like, hey, Joey D, because the Elks guys know Joey. Hey, Joey D, we want you to bowl on our team. They text him, hey, we're in the league. You want to jump in, or we're in the in-house thing. We want you to bowl on our team. You win? Oh, okay, we'll put $20 in, and then you pay 20 on Thursday. Now that would be a real pain to handle.
Yeah.
But I think you should start
possible. Do the night you're bowling.
Yeah.
That team has to bowl together that night. Well, not together, but you know what I mean. Form the team that
Form
night.
the team, yeah. Form the team.
And then maybe if you find that it's easy to handle, you can do any bowler at any time during that 7-day period.
Well, realistically speaking, you come up with a score sheet and they give the money to the front desk. The front desk takes it. Those guys go down. They put they basically put their own score sheet in. They put their average in, and then we would I would have a handicap chart maybe up there or something for the people at the front, and they can look at it, bang, 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 and they can write their scores in, and then we have the score sheet. Plus I have the double verification from the pulling the scores into it, plus the other score sheets. So the scores wouldn't be the issue.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be making sure that we have everybody accounted for.
Yeah, it's just the physical paperwork of doing it.
Yeah, just taking a look at
time,
it.
The hours.
But it's a great idea, and I have been thinking about that for a while, about how to get a little more in league. But the other thing too is, like, if you do run an in-house champion, sometimes the other idea I had was, instead of adding into the league This is kind of stemming from the old man. Instead of doing it in league, we add 2 weeks onto your league, and we oil the lanes up, and you're able to come in 2 weeks extra after same league night. You know what I mean? So if you bowl Thursday, you're going to bowl Thursday. If you're bowling Wednesday, we wouldn't run second shift. We would run all one shift because I don't think everybody would bowl. But you would be able to mix and match your teams, have an in-house champion, but you bowl during your league time. And you would just do it for another week, another 2 weeks, and be completely optional.
You're saying like at the end of the season.
Yeah, season, yeah. So that way you don't have to do it in league, but it's at the end of league, but it's still in league.
I think,
deal.
And my initial thought is I think most people are going to enjoy the in-league during season stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But asking them to come a couple of weeks later, I would see
just
probably a lot less. But I know, I'm just saying, I think when you start getting into golf mode,
we're in golf mode. We're not getting out of golf mode.
People
we
are
got the
going to
sim
want to
in
be
the garage.
outside, especially if the weather's nice. Man, it's tough to not be outside.
Yeah, it's 6:30. The sun isn't even out that long in April, May, March.
Yeah, you still got to rake the grass.
What the frig rake the
grass? I don't know. I mean, I don't rake my grass. The leaves magically don't land on my lawn. It's freaking awesome. And I live in the woods. It's awesome.
Yeah, but you don't have trees around your lawn.
I'm completely surrounded by trees.
Yeah,
they're
but
just
not close.
They're not on the lawn.
Exactly.
But still, the wind just pushes the leaves.
Sometimes I wonder. I wonder.
What do you wonder? If my property's been blessed to not have any leaves on it, are you wondering that?
No, because the trees aren't close enough.
They're all over. I am surrounded by trees.
Yeah, surrounded, but like 100 feet away from your property. Like from
that's
where
not that far when the wind is blowing.
You're on a hill
leaf that weighs an ounce.
You're clueless.
I mean, if you step like 2 inches into the woods, there's tons of leaves.
Yeah, because that's where they go, Kyle. Leaves go into the woods.
Yeah, I'm just lucky enough not to have to rake.
Never mind. Jesus, there's a reason for everything. This guy, you think he'd have a brain by now?
No, I don't have a brain.
Neither do I.
All right. So thank you, Rencher, for listening to us all summer long while mowing your yard. Speaking of the yard, he was mowing his yard. Listen to the Downlane podcast. I love it.
Speaking of yard, I get it now.
Jeez.
What?
I'm the slow one.
But yeah, I think those are some key ideas to keep people interested. I think I think it'd be a really nice little touch to add those in. I think I'm gonna have to talk to my dad and see.
Well, you know what you could do. You're saying that it's a kind of a paperwork nightmare. Like you collect $10 a head or whatever, or $20 a head, whatever it is. You could do like an expense line where maybe if you give somebody that wants to do the bookkeeping and scorekeeping.
I know somebody would be really good at it.
And give them however many % of it. I don't know.
I know who would be really good at it.
Jim Mueller.
My sister.
Oh, jeez. I know her answer already.
Yeah, she'd do it for me.
Okay.
I've done it before. I can do it.
But what I'm saying is like, if to keep one person concentrating on their job and you concentrating on your job, then I have
a great idea.
A third party bookkeeper running it
right next to me because you'll be slow at that time of the year.
If there's something I'm horrible at, it's bookkeeping. But hey, you want me to do it?
You did a great job at Tournament Club.
I didn't have to keep money or scorekeep. I just you did the scorekeeping
and the money.
Nick kind of did the money, and you did the money, and I just look good and email people.
No, you email people good.
Yeah, I email people real hard.
You did. I'm trying to get people to sign up this week. I think we got like close to 20 this week. We usually always have 30, so I'm hoping that we get an influx of people.
Listen,
but
we got some people that are from our area sitting here listening. If you guys want to bowl in the tournament club at Town and Country Lanes, you got to get to emailing right now. Contact Anthony about the tournament club.
$120.
$120. You got
5 free games of practice a week.
6 tournaments. How many are you doing this year?
I am scheduled for 5 right now. We are that busy.
I get it.
We are very busy. I'm trying to get the one at Boulevard.
Oh yeah, right.
But we're doing 5 tournaments so far. We get 5 free games of practice a week at Town and Country Lanes, and then we give away 10 bowling balls a year. Still
doing the $50 gift card.
We're doing a $50 gift card to the pro shop. So. And your first tournament is free, which is $30.
Yeah, it's all included in your membership, and then every tournament after that is
$30 plus a practice session the Saturday before you bowl.
That's right.
So on this Saturday, 12:20 to 1:30, we will be bowling on Daniel McEwen. And then the next day we will have competition day, 2 different divisions, no handicap. The divisions make it so we'll separate people by skill. So that way people can learn how to bowl on the harder stuff without spending an arm and a leg, as well as being a little bit competitive. We usually pay like $100 a first.
Yeah.
It was always something like that. Plus, if you win a ball, we give away 10 a year. If you win a ball, you're freaking golden for the year.
Right.
I mean, that's already paid for. Then if you
can't tell you how many times one of the board members won a bowling ball and then
we
had
couldn't
to
have
put
it.
it back.
Yeah, we never took one.
I don't even know why our name was in the wheel.
I think we copied and pasted it from the sign-up
spreadsheet.
list.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think that's another way to get people involved as well. It's a little bit different than the league bowling, but gives a lot of different people opportunities to get some practice. Because if you just want to practice, you can practice. You don't have to do the tournament. You can do your one tournament, be done, and get the 5 free games and still make out.
The 5 free games a week itself is
I mean, that's
a ridiculous deal. Like, well, that 5 is $20.
That's like $20.
Roughly.
That's like
So
you do it 6 times, you're paying for yourself. I know people came on Sunday morning. Nobody was here. Erica and Greg would come in, get their 5 free games every week before anybody else got here, and then it made out for them. I think they're back into it too.
Good folks.
Yeah, we have a ton of people signed up for the club, just not for this event.
Right.
So I gotta get on people.
Well, if you learn how to use the email properly like I did.
Jake Bissonette is very good at emailing people.
I didn't get a single email.
We took you off the list.
Wow. But then you're asking me to bowl?
I knew you weren't bowling.
You're unbelievable.
You're false.
I'm at a loss for words.
Anyways, what else we got today on the... I mean, we kind of talked about the in-league and how to spark the in-league. I think it would help on a lot of things. What do you think? Do you think in-league... Do you think the in-league stuff adds a different element that would keep people more interested?
Yes, I mean we've seen it. Even like we said, just in the basic strike jackpot, people you had tons of entries every week.
Jake Bissonette, correct?
I don't know what that means.
FUKH.
Oh, I love you, Jake. Jacob. So yeah, I think that little extra bit of competition, because the headspace or the mentality, it seems. I mean, there's a lot of serious bowlers, but it seems like, especially I'll say the early shifters or the mixed league folks.
Well, they're here for a good time too, but it would give them some extra.
They're here for a good time. The competition is kind of like, maybe you're paying attention, maybe you're not. It's like the juniors on Saturday mornings. Like they're just not paying attention to the competition.
Right.
The competition aspect of it. So yeah, it absolutely brings that extra level of competition that is kind of human nature. I think, you want to win at what you do or what you're doing. So yeah, and then having different ways to do it, whether it's an eliminator style or the team tournament that you're talking about. I think that one might be a little more difficult, maybe not, but you might see, having people to put effort into actually building a team, which is not effort, but even just asking someone else rather than just walking up to the desk and handing them $10 over for
themselves.
Whatever. Yeah.
You're at singles.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what all of the side events were, whether it's eliminator or.
Well, that's why I thought the team might be interesting. It might be a little bit different.
I agree. I think it is interesting. It may possibly just be harder for folks to actually ask somebody to be on the team. Just thinking, speculating, not for sure. Make bowling fun again. I'm just trying to think of how you would say that. Mbuffa. Make bowling fun again. Thanks, Devin.
Artie VanBuren or Artie Hoffman.
Yeah. Make bowling great again. He had a great shirt. Indeed. All right. So let's see. What else we got?
Strike pot at Boulevard is $3,766.
Currently?
Yeah.
That's got to be over since last season, right? Like,
I think
it has to be carryover, I would think.
I don't know if it was in the summer or not.
That's a lot. I mean, they have a big center, so I can see how it would build a lot faster, but that's a lot of money in 2 months of bowling.
Since March.
Okay, so a little bit of carryover. Not a whole season, but a little bit of carryover. Wow, that's huge.
Maybe you should have bowled the Liga there.
Maybe I should have bowled the Liga there. Maybe you should run a strike jackpot.
I'll run a strike jackpot. I'll start it tomorrow.
Of course, you'll start it tomorrow.
I'll start it Monday. How's that?
There you go. Beginning of the week or Sunday. Sunday or Monday. You'll be here Sunday.
Monday I'll start it. Well, no, Sunday we got tournament club. Then we're going to Indian Ladder. Then I'm going home. I got to play with my
simulator. That's the big news. The big news is the simulator in the garage.
Wait till we have Downlane Bowling Channel simulator live sessions.
We'll challenge against.
How many clubs will be broken today?
Against Life is Rough. Little YouTube challenge.
Oh yeah, Austin. AVB.
Yeah.
Saw him at the store yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is time for us to go bowling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. We were talking about how to make bowling fun again.
Not fun. Something for extra incentives.
Interesting, exciting, other than just league bowling. Email
league
us.
Bowling is fun, Kyle. I don't like what you're saying.
Listen, you can have fun while at league, but
it's fun.
General league bowling is just it just doesn't feel like real competition.
Well, for me it is.
You're so full of crap. It does not feel like competition to you.
Yeah, it does. When I want to strike and win.
Okay.
How do you don't have that rush when you want to throw the strike to win? You don't care? Oh, wait, that's right. You're not the anchor bowler on your team. Nick Harris is.
It does flip-flop each year. Some years it's him, some years it's me. All right.
You just don't want the pressure because you can't handle it.
I'm not the one that sets the lineup, the averages. And he had me by a half a pin.
Who does that?
That's how your sister sets it up.
You could literally just tell her to switch it, you dunce.
Well, I don't care enough to switch it. And I don't think my partner does either.
I think you guys are just nervous.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a fun one, Craig.
What's that?
Punch out pot. Got to strike. Got to throw 3 in the last 10th to get it.
Every game. Every game, he said.
That'd be interesting as crap.
That would get real big real fast.
Why? I strike out every time I bowl.
Okay. Punch out every 10th frame in every single game.
But it'd have to be for the first 3. You couldn't do 4 because it wouldn't be fair.
Well, no, of course, yeah. But yeah, still, that's
it makes it a lot easier.
9 strikes for a strikeout pot.
The punch out pot. The pop.
I like it.
Maybe we'll do a pop.
Pop is in session.
Sponsored by Craig Smith. $300 start. Thanks, Grego.
All right, email us at downlanepod@gmail.com. You can like our Facebook page and Instagram and X. Although X, I haven't been on in a while.
Click the bell to get alerts.
Click the bell to get alerts.
Make sure to subscribe.
Thank you to Jack Station, proprietor of Town Country Lanes. Anthony, good show tonight. Austin, we'll see you in a few minutes. I know you had to pick up your dad's slack because he's on vacation.
He's in Aruba.
Yep. So I hope he
Artie's
heard that
bowling this Sunday, though. He's going to come back, and he said, I'm bowling. So he texted me, sign me up for club.
So thank you to my family, Stephanie, Zach, and Ethan.
Jumper jump.
We will see you guys next week. This is Downlane Podcast.
It kind of helped them advance. I mean, do you think this was a conspiracy?
Gotta go with Jacob Butter. Gotta go lefty.
No, we're talking about the players. That's tournament champion into the podcast.
There he is, right there.
Oh, he doesn't even know how to watch. Go to youtube.com and search Downlane Podcast.